signs of Scorpio. This is Kim. Hope you're doing really well. This is your next 48-hour reading. Let's get into this. Asking your spirit team and your angels to join us as we get messages. It's for your highest good. Opening up to your angels, your spirit team, the universe, some messages. And we're going to pull a breakthrough spread, which will show you your pattern or what you keep running into. Possibly like what block you're running into, your challenge, and then your breakthrough card will be at the top of the pyramid, and your power card, your outcome, and then the 6th spot will be your advice. So let's see here. See what we got for Scorpio. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. How you are feeling. Justice. What is your breakthrough? These emotions. These emotions. You're gonna have to give love to yourself. Your advice. Sometimes it's about uncomfortable change and literally uncomfortable feelings, but okay, so let's get clarifying. The Queen of Wands, in my readings, it represents putting yourself maybe even back out there regarding either dating or job or career. The pattern that you keep running into involves justice in the reverse. So either it's like waiting for things to balance out. It's almost like waiting for news that never comes. That's what it feels like with this justice. And the challenge is the respect. The recognition for all that you do and the respect. You even have temperance as your power, which is your ability to handle things whenever they're off balance or still need some healing. Your outcome is your self-love here with the Ace of Cups and some kind of change. I mean, it doesn't have to be uncomfortable, but it's going to be quick on something that you do yourself. You focus on yourself. Tell me about justice in the reverse. Star in reverse. It's like waiting for something to balance out, and when it doesn't, that feeling of just being really sad. The breakthrough is for you to actually feel those emotions of something that didn't work out. Libra, Aquarius energy at the pattern. Tell us a little bit more. And it's a past issue. It's time to, wow. It's time to make your wish come true. It's time to give yourself what you need. Instead of focusing on what others need, I think is the biggest message here. Because the Queen of Wands is confident. They do themselves very well. Like she does her, it might be even a performer kind of energy. What's underneath it? King of Pentacles. This is committed and responsible for some kind of money regarding everybody. So, I mean, maybe it's like a boss or committed. I don't know. Okay, so disappointment. What about the recognition, the challenge, getting the recognition you deserve? Justice. And the challenge is, again, about balance. getting recognized for all that you've done, and then the challenge is to get truth out of that. There might be even some unwanted recognition here. Maybe regarding something with justice too. So it might be something that you're like, okay, I'm sad about this, but even if it's disappointment in yourself, there's still a need to process the emotions, and like pull through it and give yourself that time to mourn whatever it was that didn't get balanced. Tell us more about the challenge here with this justice energy. Work. You see how it came? It's like that. That's so neat. So it has to do with work. What works for you, or getting... I'm getting more so getting into that flow state where everything's just starting to work good. Yeah, especially when we're dissatisfied with how something is at the moment. Tell me about the breakthrough with the Five of Cups. And there needs to, okay, instead of being like settling and saying, well, this is just how it is, life isn't fair, then it's saying to be open to more possibilities about how this can go. And you know, feeling these emotions, actually letting yourself feel them so that you can integrate, what am I trying to say? Alchemize or change, transmute. And it's a feeling of getting out of the cycle of things just not being fair or not working, especially if we're pretending that they are. So something just doesn't have good chemistry with the King of Wands in the reverse. It could be like your breakthrough is that you've been trying to pretend that something's fine when it's not, because of holding on to this deep sadness here. The Five of Cups. It's interesting because that would be the Divine Masculine in the reverse, and you've got the Divine Feminine here on the bottom as the root of it. So Temperance in reverse is your power. You've been in situations where people don't agree, and it might be somewhat of a thrown into a peacemaker position. Able to handle when things are off balance. Ooh. Yeah, the Six of Wands in reverse again. Able to spot when you're not getting the recognition or appreciation you deserve. Here's another power card. There is something about being open to possibilities for a soulmate energy to come into your life with more, where the chemistry is better. You don't have to stay in something saying, well, that's life, this is not fair, things are just not fair. You don't have to stay in that energy. And maybe that's the realization of it. Sometimes we don't realize how unhappy we are. And so the breakthrough is how unhappy something is making you. So Ace of Cups is giving that cup to yourself. Self-love, self-care, major transformation regarding how you love yourself and the respect that you deserve and the appreciation you deserve. And then what you should just expect. Like, so if you're not getting it, not pretending that something's working, but going ahead and being like, oh, well, that's sad for them that they didn't get to appreciate me the way that I should be. You know, there is somebody out there that will. Empress energy in reverse could be some other healing or transformation regarding an Empress energy. Sometimes this Empress energy has gone so far away from their own energy of the Empress that they've fallen into needing to even have help taking care of themselves. And that's what I'm getting from that Empress energy in the reverse. And this is healing coming in for that. So the Death card is big change, big transformation. Sometimes it's uncomfortable change, but listen, it's going towards something really good. It feels like an opportunity for you to seize the day and get something that you really want. So tell me more about Knight of Swords. Yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse, because you feel like something's missing at this point. Give us a little bit more information on how we can get things balanced. You know, other than self-initiated change, be the change that you want to see in the world. I've heard that before. And the Hanged Man. So seeing this from a different perspective, as an experience, and maybe even simply that. Seven of Swords. Lying, cheating, somebody sneaking around, some kind of deception. With the Ten of Pentacles, it feels like something went on for a very long time. But the connections are really strong here, and maybe this is your soul family too. But the challenge is to not get distracted from your work. From your work and your own balance, your own life balance. Don't be deceived. It's almost like don't be deceived by this person, situation. Yeah, person who maybe lied or didn't come through for you with the Knight of Pentacles. I think it's this past person. It could be Virgo or Aries energy, maybe. Or Aquarius energy. King of Cups. Balancing the mood, your emotions, and so therefore necessary to kind of feel them. This is also about taking the time for you to process these feelings, feel them, see how you feel about them, reflect back on it. Take the pearl of wisdom out of the oyster, so to speak. And the Nine of Wands, never giving up on yourself and on your own like emotional happiness, stability here. And the Three of Wands, you're expanding, you're growing. Your ships are coming in. What you have wanted is coming in for you. So that's what I got for you here, Scorpio. Let's do a few Oracle. That was your next 48 hour. Like I said, if you like it, please do hit that like button and subscribe. That helps. If you want to get a private reading, my details are in the description box below. Your fortune cookies are, oh, nice. Manifestations. A bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. Be careful with that, because that also means that there might be some jealousy around because of that. Watch who you trust your personal secrets with. Spend time outdoors in nature to reconnect and replenish. Have resilience. Even after this kind of letdown here. Someone is protecting you from the truth because they are worried about your response. It's not their decision to make. You are tougher than they think. Let me get a shadow card for this Five of Cups. For the breakthrough. Tell me give me a shadow card message for Scorpio for this breakthrough. I love myself enough to walk away. Couldn't be more clear, could it? Oop. Okay, tea leaf. I have wall, a misunderstanding. Bread, a period of prosperity and abundance, which I feel like if you feel like something is off balance, then that's definitely coming in to show you, no, there's balance. Everything balances out in the end. Everything does. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Dagger, fears, worries, tense situations. Staff, though, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. Okay, and angel number message. Ooh, so something about that stability that's really off right now at this time. I feel like. So affirm to yourself, I am stable. I bring stability to any situation. 20, you relate to others on almost a cosmic level. So you have ways of being harmonious with all different types of people. I'm harmonious. 77, nice. It kind of reminds me of the Queen of Wands energy. It's time to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. 77, I am brave. And then 99, I am courageous. It's time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. Yes, and it's time for you to visualize and visualize for your expansion. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. So unleash your true power. I am courageous. 99. Yep. And that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me.